All right, I'm back. Yeah. So I just back. Can you hear me and see me properly? There was some error message on the side of the YouTube. Okay, cool. Perfect. So yeah, I want to see manipulation into this fair value gap, going to take out the pre-daily low until this -2 and reverse and going higher. Pre-weekly high should come this week or next week, the first part of the week. And this was the range high and this was the range low. That's what I was starting to talk about. So if this is a range low, then we want to see a new changing state of delivery to form when you have a breakout, but we haven't got it yet. We just look out Asian low. Yeah, I'm just checking the stream. Okay, nice, good. And the same, we'll have the range high here. And I have this range low here. I mean, probably Asian low is gonna come and it's gonna sweep, but I wanna see this in the 15. Here we go. Here we go. You see this manipulation? I want to see the range high to be taken and going lower. Let me see. Crude oil. So don't forget, Nico, to like again the video, please. Thank you. How many people want to short already and they're gonna... So what I don't like, that price took out the range low and now the range high is intact, so probably range high is coming on gold. I want to see the range high to be taken. And on crude oil, you see this reaction. We're on the 1 hour time frame. That's hilarious. You see? Come on, Nasdaq. Crude oil looks nice. Here we go. Let's go, baby. Crude oil is tanking. Beautiful reaction. Now I'm looking for shorts on Nasdaq. Where is my Nasdaq? I wanted to see this level to be taken. Beautiful. Retest of this 1 hour OB. Let me go back. So we had this 15 minutes, we have this 1 hour, so I want to see rejection from this 15 minutes fair value gap inside this 1 hour fair. So 1 hour fair value gap, 50 minutes fair value gap, and then you can see we had the 50% of these up close candles as well. And I am looking for a C2. If we have a C2, I'm gonna short to Asian low the price. Probably I'm gonna enter on the lower time frame. We have 5 more minutes. Bam bam, exactly, nickel, boom. This is a 50% off, 50% off the H1 OB. And dun. What we wanna see, C2, beautiful. Beautiful manipulation into the point of interest when I'm looking for short to Asian low. I don't care about the numbers not for us, numbers for other people. Range high was swept. Nice, I'm just waiting for the closure. Beautiful low node volume area where we want to see reaction. VWAP is pushing around, and let's see if we have a C2 and then more, probably M15 as well, then we can start to look for shorts inside this M15, which is gonna be the C3 first 50 minutes candle. So let's see, I need a closure first, 3 more minutes. I'm just gonna start to annotate the 15 minutes chart. Okay, now I want to see this on the 1 minute, not the 15 minutes. No, that's not good. That's not good. Let me go on the 1 minute time frame. And I go on the 9 o'clock candle. And I go to the 9:15. Beautiful. I don't know, Nicole, we will see. I think the 10 a.m. is gonna be a reversal. So this is my yeah, I want to see only for 1 minute. I go on the 15. I go on the 1 hour. I have to annotate the 1 hour as well. So there's gonna be 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. 2 more minutes, guys. And I want to see this only on the 5 minutes candle. So this should be a C2 on the 5 minutes. I need a closure below. Probably I won't have, so that's why I'm going on the lower time frame to look for entries. Price retested my area where I wanted to see rejection. We had the M15 C2. Let me annotate. I go on the 5 minute and I want to see my candles on the right side. Here we go. I want to see this as well close above. I want to see this one a bit further, something like this. Yeah, so this is a 1 hour candle and this is I want to see this on the 5 minute candle. So I'm just gonna see on the C1. This is a C2. That was actually a H1. This is M15. So let's see what the market's gonna give us. H1 C1, H1 C2. This is a H1 C3. Beautiful. And I need a decent reaction. This is a M15 C1. This is M15 C2. and this is a M15 C3, and this is a something like this. If I have a closure or higher price like this, it's not valid. And then sadly I need a clear manipulation, and the 15 is here, so ideally maybe it's better to short the 1 hour, but probably the 1 hour exactly the same. Okay, let me clean a bit my chart. Okay, I don't like this, but we will see what the market wants to give us. No bueno. That's it. Okay, no thank you. The short idea is invalidated. This C2 is not valid anymore. C2 is not valid. That's it. We move on. We're looking for a new opportunity. Here we go. On the 1 hour, I'm back. I still want to see lower prices from this area. Crude oil is still bearish. We made a C2 here. That's perfect. I want to see a continuation lower. This is a H1C2, and I'm gonna use the whole range because it's a big range, and I'm gonna use the 1 hour point of interest. I'm still bearish. I was only bullish if the price closes above that level. It didn't happen, but swept. That's what I want to see. I go on the 5 minutes time frame. Did we have a huge reaction? That's lovely. This is what I want to see, and this is a 10 o'clock candle here. I want to see a manipulation back to this 5 minute fair value gap, which is here, and I want to see a rejection from that level and target lower prices. Okay, we don't have to press the button until we have a clear manipulation. Exactly the same idea. This is a H1C1, H1C2, H1C3. This is a 2. Let me see if we have any here we go. This is a bit too close. Okay, so what I want to see, there was a 1 hour fair value gap into this invalidation level. Now the price swept. I want to see this level to hold, but original, this is the confirmation of the sweep, so that's okay. And I want to see a new confirmation, and I'm gonna short. I'm looking for this 1 hour, and ideally I want to see the 50% of this 1 hour at least, but maybe a bit lower. Why? Because I'm bearish. Okay, so because I'm bearish, I'm go with the medium time frame trend. Let me put this one on the 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Perfect. I'm lock it. So again, you see, I want to see this 50% act as a resistance, but you see as well we have this big black candles. So ideally I want to see the short-term high form here. Nicole, you talking about Nasdaq? I mean, we don't have to dwell that. Like, this one is not like a really like this is just a one candle. So I think have to see always the whole picture. You see this area here, this is not like a trend. If the price wants to go higher, what we want to see manipulation and then distribution, right? This is much more like a consolidation here from this this area. Since yesterday 3 o'clock the price just tiptoeing around this level, so this is much more a consolidation. This was a bearish rejection from the daily fair value gap what we had from 1 hour fair value gap. So I wanted to see lower prices. The problem is that we had this daily point of interest. We wanted to see the low of the day form here, yes, but why the price would close back to the range, not just why did it disrespect it? You see, it disrespected, wasn't able to. That was a down move, and the bulls weren't able to push the price out of this range, so the price closed back to this range. So this one looks to me much more like a sweep of the consolidation high, and I anticipate lower prices. But I said, like, I move on, there is no entry, I don't care what the price wants to do, I want to make money off the move of the price. That's why I move on to MCL, which is my second plan for today. I want to see, and that's beautiful, we had this -1, so I want to see at least the OTE retracement. So if I use the OTE of this up move, then I want to see the price coming in the middle, you see, the middle of this fair value gap. That's my final TP. I want to have 2R, and I'm fine if the price coming just this level. So I want to see something like this, and then price can go higher, I don't care. You got my point, Nicole? So exactly, Alan, so that's what I was starting. If you see the session liquidity, the session is bearish. So what I anticipate, retrace of the 50% of the previous session and going lower. We had a C2 of the session, so London actually swept the Asian high and closed back to the range, closed below the open of the Asian session low. So I think this one should act as a resistance. We have this manipulation out inside the new session, and I'm targeting lower prices as well. At the same time, if you see the 4-hour time frame is bearish, swept this high and closed back to the range. We had the C3. The C3 didn't take out this low, just left the failure swing around the 50% of this week. So I want to see lower prices. If I go on the 15 minutes time frame and I annotate this up high to low, and this is my H4 point of interest, which is really small, so this is like a bit not ideal. Let's say I don't like when we have this small CE, but at the same time we had a C2 here as well, so even we can have actually a consolidation like this. We're going back, and the next is gonna be, and we're gonna just stay inside this range. But because the session swept this high, I want to see lower prices, at least to this 29,115 LN. Exactly, I think consolidation, or we're gonna go lower, but probably it's gonna be a consolidation between these 4-hour candles. But so let's say you have this 4-hour candle, and if you want to see the price to respect the point of interest, you want to see continuation from this. So this is a bullish point of interest, H4. Okay, I'm gonna make it easier for you guys. If I want to see continuation higher, I want to see a 15-minute changing state of delivery from this bullish point of interest and going higher. Did it happen? I don't know. Let's see. And then if the price wants to go lower, I'll use the whole range, and that's a bit tricky because the bearish M15 changing state of the point of interest is really tiny. So this is actually let me put this. This is a bearish H4 point of interest, and then I'm just gonna go with the medium time frame trend, right? I don't wanna predict the future. I just wanna capitalize the move as small as 2R as I'm able to do, because that's why we are here. So I go in the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, in the 15 minutes time frame, did we have a clean manipulation back to the range? Not yet. Are we higher than the bearish? Yes, but we are inside the bullish, sorry, a bearish fair value gap. So if the price, and let me put here at the 4-hour time frame, and this is more advanced guys, but I think you understand because you have doing fractal for a while. So this is just on the 15 minutes. So we had here a C2. What's never mind, Nico? Okay, now yeah, so if the price wants to go lower, I want to see a closure below this area. This is a bearish. Okay, we have this Asian low, but we have a SMT between the two indexes, and actually price made a bullish M15. So right now the C2 was confirmed inside, so the 4-hour C2 was confirmed inside the C2. So actually, you know, sorry, this is yeah, the C2 confirmed inside, so that's more bullish. So ideally we wanna see what? To target higher prices and London high and relative equal highs, right? But right now this is the area where I don't wanna touch it. I'm just gonna wait. Here I'm still waiting for my model. Do you get my point, guys? And Alan, don't forget there's a volume area high 29,340 on Nasdaq. So I have two ideas, and I don't care which one's gonna win. I go with the medium time frame and looking for, if I have a 15 minutes changing state of the river, it's gonna confirm the bullish move. I'm looking for the 15 minutes C2, C3, and I'm long, and 2-hour I'm down. Okay, if the price gonna give us a bearish reaction, let me see crude oil. I'm still waiting. Okay, so that was a quick. I want to put this on. If I have a closure here, and this is a bullish. If I have a 15 minutes changing state of delivery, that's gonna be actually a 15 minutes C2, so I can short inside the 15 minutes M3 and target this Asian low. But we will see, right? Guys, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I'm really happy and appreciative, so I'm really appreciative if you have to grow the channel. If you have any question, don't be shy, just ask here. I see already Nico, Alan, they are full-time traders, so they can answer your questions. We can help you to grow. All right, I think the short is coming. 41 seconds C2 we had, and 15 C2. I want to see M15 point of interest. From here I want to see a manipulation back to this range before I short. Here we go. Ta-da-da-da-da-dum. Boom. All right, this is a 15 minutes area. Why this shit is so close, dude? Fuck me. Okay, The only problem is that the price already manipulated into this point of interest, you see. So no closure yet on the 1 minute. So the C2 has been confirmed. Okay, so right now actually I'm just gonna open a short. Oh shit, I opened with too many contracts. Let me close some of them. Here we go, on a 1 minute time frame. And ideally this point of interest shouldn't be tagged in anymore, because the price close, I think we're gonna have an aggressive down move, and I'm target this Asian low. I don't want to see the price coming back to this area, so I'm gonna leave my what's the name, my stop here. Here we go, I entered here 53. My stop should be somewhere this area, and I target this London Asian low. It's 53.25. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna target this 164-ish level. We have a low resistance liquidity until 70, so I want to see 150. Let me put, when is my this is a break even, and my 2R should be here 64-ish. Yeah, okay, I want to see a reaction from this area. I don't want to see the price coming back to my level, and my stop loss should be 97.75, right? Yeah, 97. Yeah, so I want to see a rejection from this area. Ideally maybe I should put here, because that's the week, and then I'm gonna have a 2R here. So let me just change. It's a 309. Yeah, 309 is a more safety point, because that's a what's the name, that's swing high, should be intact inside this point of interest if the price wants to go lower, and this should be 140 should be then exactly the 2R. Yeah, I want to see a quick move. I don't want to see the price tiptoeing, otherwise it's gonna reverse on me. This is a volley short, so nothing crazy. If it's just 1 hour loss, is okay. And this should be the break-even point here, and this should be a 2R here. Yeah, all right guys. Shit, why did my position closed? Did you see, guys? What the? Yeah, I got a profit. Oh fuck, I have a daily profit limit, I guess. If I have X amount of profit, it's automatically liquidate me. Fuck me. Oh, sorry for the language, guys. Oh jeez. That's a really amateur thing. That's a really amateur mistake, guys. Okay, congratulations if you take this short, guys. Oh man, oh man, that's really that's ridiculous. Oh bro, oh bro, like dude, so position should be in break even right now. All right, guys. I mean, Alan, this is really funny. I want to be happy to make enough profit to get liquidated because it's at my ideal ideal money target. Oh jeez. But yeah, here we go. 2R, guys. Thank you so much. If you had the short, congratulations. I think you understand why I was shorting. Oh bro, M15C1, M15C2. Press W in the chat, guys. Okay, press W in the chat. Okay, I think it's really funny. So literally I got the 1.02R, and yeah, I mean, guys, that's like I'm up like 13R the week, so probably good job, Alan, good job. Okay, Nicole, you understand the idea to mixing the fractals all together? Dude, that was a clean entry, guys. Damn, that was so clean. Just like, dude, you don't want to know how much I'm up, bro. Like, Nico, I don't want to tell. The liquidation level was put on that really high profit margin. Alright, congratulations everybody who took the long, oh sorry, a short. W in the chat. Top. Nicole, you see, that's why I was telling, okay, I told you we don't need a manipulation. You see this candle? So, two things, Nicole. Two things. You remember when we have, yeah, but you remember this, look, this. Even on the 1 hour 5 minute structure, when we have this, we don't have a retest of the OB. You remember? So this is the C2 candle. Doesn't really matter now the number, okay, 50 minutes or 13, whatever. You don't care about it, okay? You remember, Nicole, when we have this M pattern, let's say M pattern. I don't like to use words to describe this, but this makes sense. Price went higher and lower, and inside the C2, this happened inside the C2, right? So the price closed inside the C2, and then you see here what happened. The last candle tried to manipulate. So I read the chart, yeah. And then went into and filled this M15 point of interest, and then actually closed below. So there is no logical sense. We have failure swings here. So if the price comes back again, then it's gonna take out this high, because all this low resistance liquidity can be a juicy target to go and reach this level, right? But right now we close back, so expanded. So from this level, I don't want to see the price coming back to this level, because this one is so close, this low resistance liquidity. I want to see a manipulation back to this OB, this fair value gap, as I mentioned. That's why I entered, because there was a fair value gap here. Yeah, okay, cool. So you got my point. Congratulations everybody who took the short. Suck, suck, suck. I think I'm done for the week, guys. Oh yeah, it's okay. Don't do that. Damn, that was a quick 2R. Sorry, for me 1.02. So annoying? Why? Why is it annoying? Let me see the chat. Oh, honestly, I don't give a F word. You see, my target was so sniping and out because we actually reached the Asian low, which is a significant low, so that we can anticipate consolidation, retrace, or you know, V-shaped reaction. So that's why I wanted to be out like around this Asian low. I don't care. I mean, like, I'm happy that I'm liquidated because I set my daily profit level. Then, you know, what's the name? Like, because I'm losing, you know. So it's okay. There is like a risk settings, and you can set actually a daily profit trigger. So when you set a max profit you want to make each day, if you reach it, will close your position and lock your trading until the next day. So I cannot have any trade right now, guys. Oh yeah, I have a settings as well for my losses too. Let me see, Yeah, this is like the best week since I've been trading. This is like the second was 10 hour, you remember, and this week I made 12 that 61 hours, so almost 13-hour profit, and no even a single loss. I had, let me check. So I have here my trade journey. I share it in my Discord, and here. So I had Monday 1.3-hour trade that was actually 2026 May 19 New York AM session, Nasdaq short H4C3 M15 continuation. I closed early because actually that was a 130 points short on Nasdaq, but because I entered on the M15, the range was too big and I wanted to have the profit, because I didn't like the way it couldn't close below 2 times. It swept the previous 15 minutes low, so I anticipated retrace and the price reverse as well. So Tuesday I had 3 trades. I had one New York Nasdaq short, New York AM session, M15 C3 and one continuation like this. And I had the pre-market New York AM session short as well on Nasdaq, exactly the same, M15 C3 and one continuation. And I had the same day New York AM SP 500 short, and that was actually M15 C4 and one continuation because didn't reach the doll. Nasdaq was lagging, so I get another short on Nasdaq based on exactly the same M1 continuation inside the C4. Wednesday, yesterday, I had one New York AM session Nasdaq short that was based on disrespecting the H1 continuation model, so I was inversing a reverse engineering the short, and I was shorting. And today I had 2 trades. One was a London short, that was a London gold short that was exactly the same, M15 M30 1 minute and 3 minutes confirmation 2 hour. And now I had this short which was as well based on 50 minutes C3 continuation, based on the session liquidity was taken because of the session liquidity swept. So London swept Asian high, reverse on it, so I actually wanted to see lower prices. So, and the 4-hour time frame actually support the idea we're gonna go lower, so that's it. I don't think so I'm gonna trade tomorrow. So that was a quick 113 points, guys. Alright, so guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like. If you have any questions, just don't be shy, ask in the chat. We are more than happy to help. I have still just only 2 likes, guys, and I see more people is watching the stream, so please just press the like. It's not a big deal. You have to just click on the icon and that's it. Let me see. right, as it says, Nicole, let me do it. Let me thank you for Nico the message. I really appreciate it. I'm just doing right now. All right, I think it changed, right? You tell me. Perfect, thank you. Beautiful snipe in and snipe out, guys. That's it. Hey Exactus, good morning, good morning. Did you see, okay guys, you see what's going on here, right? So Exactus, you're looking for, you tell me, brother. Where have you been, bro? We already done. We shorted with Alan. This, you see my screen. We've been shorting this, and I definitely recommend you to watch the video I uploaded in the morning, because I explaining a lot of this concept all together, how I actually apply on the market. So if you have a chance, please watch that video too. And don't forget to like this video, please. Yeah. Let me go on the 1 hour time frame. So, Nicole, what was your daily premise on gold? Daily premise, medium time frame, okay? Tell me. Okay, so let me show you. So the daily time frame is bearish. We have a bearish downtrend. Means we had the daily C2 yesterday, so ideally we want to see open low high close candle and target pre-daily high and this Tuesday high, okay, inside this one daily fair value gap. But the daily fair value gap was tested already when the price rejected that area. So rejected, and now we swapped this low and we retraced. So inside this area you want to see continuation from the daily point of interest, right? So you see this was the downtrend on the 1 hour time frame, and this is where the one daily C2 appeared. We took the short-term low, so this should be protected, and we went higher. Price reached the daily bearish order block and slowed down, and we had this consolidation here. Range high, range low. What we see? We saw that if the price wants to go higher, we wanna set or establish the low of the day, right? So we wanna see manipulation into the daily fair value gap and make a 1 hour changing state of delivery. So here the price went lower and higher, so actually we had the bullish changing state of delivery, so it should be a low of the day, right? But what happened? Price went into this daily bearish order block around the 50%, right, and rejected and made a huge rejection, close below these up close candles, but I use this as a OB here. So the changing state of delivery turned to be bearish. So the medium time frame is bearish, the daily trend is bearish. So this up move was just a retrace before it wants to go lower. So I'm not looking for longs anymore, because this is a daily point of interest, and we actually made a bullish changing state of delivery below. So why should we look for longs when the daily time frame is bearish? The trend, I mean, the medium time frame turned to be bearish from the bearish daily order block, and now the price closed below this fair value gap, which is a bullish fair value gap. So the price disrespected this bullish fair value gap and closed below the London low. Currently the price took out the London low and it's consolidating. So this is a consolidation high, and that was a consolidation low. We swapped this low and we close higher. So ideally, if the price wants to go higher, which is against the daily anticipation, because the daily anticipation is turned to be invalidated, right? And the pre-daily high was taken already, right? So we have a high resistance liquidity here. This is a high resistance liquidity, and we have a high resistance liquidity here as well. So this can be a retrace before it goes higher from this point of interest. But right now I think the price stuck between two high resistance liquidity. There is a high resistance liquidity and there is a high resistance liquidity. You see that actually buyers step in here, push the price higher, sellers step in, push the price lower. This is like a clear interest where they manipulated the market. So right now price opened, went lower, higher and closed back, retested this order block, which is a bearish order block. We still have this fair value gap here. Did it actually grab any liquidity from this level? No. So we have equal highs. We have this high and we have this high. So we had actually failure swings into this 1 hour fair value gap. So Ideally what I want to see, the price is going back to this fair value gap. That would be the ultimate, and going lower. But you can see the price is consolidating, so I wouldn't touch gold, honestly. Not just because I got this huge win this week. Based on logical expert, I wouldn't long at all, because if I long, that's against the disrespected daily anticipation and then the gold medium time frame. So I think the best if you go on the lower time frame when the higher medium time frame are aligned. So right now what you can do, the higher time frame is bearish. We have a bearish trend. The price reacted from the bearish daily order block. 1 hour medium time frame is bearish. So what I would do, I would wait for the C2. Even you can analyze this C2. Let's just analyze together. Okay, so you had this C2 here. Price tried to go higher but couldn't go, probably close above the 50%. So this area should be the point of interest if the price wants to go higher, right? Because that was actually a bullish changing state of the risk. So why I don't use just the wick? Because this candle is huge, expanded, and then I use the whole range, the close of the range and the 50% of the whole range. So if the price wants to go higher, should have here a 5-minute changing state of delivery. Retested, and now this is the 1 hour changing state, 1 hour time frame, and you can see it's clearly consolidating. You see, retrace, but from this to this is a up move, this is a down move, and now this is the range. Which looks like what? A bear flag or a bull flag. Depends on the idea. If you see on the left side, price couldn't close above this area, which was what? A base. So you see this area acted as a support, resistance, resistance. Now it's acting as a resistance. You really want to long from here after the price couldn't even close above this level? No. Did the C2? Yeah, was confirmed. Perfect. The upsweep here wasn't confirmed yet, because that would be that we want to see to have a closure below if I want a long or short, right? Why? Because these were the up close candles that sweep this high. So until I don't have a closure below that, I cannot long a short. Until I don't have a closure above this level, I cannot long. So literally it doesn't make any sense to touch this any direction. So I wouldn't even, I would just close this. Crude oil still ranging. You see what happened? We had a huge down move, retrace back to this fair value gap. You see, I told you I want to see respect the 50% of this fair value gap, and this black candle here, this down close candle, because that's actually, I think, a mitigation block here, and that's actually an inverse fair value gap as well. If the price wants to go higher, should happen from this area, or if the price wants to go lower, should happen from this area. And fair value gap is really close. So this is a consolidation. Even we have this, we have two 1 hour candles, we swept the high, close back, and now we opened, went lower, higher, and now it's here. So we don't, this is like a consolidation, and you can play the consolidation inside the fractal if you know how you can, like I did yesterday in my previous video I uploaded. So yeah, I wouldn't touch it. Still bearish, yeah, always. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna grab my water and I'm coming back. Don't forget to like, oh shit, what happened? Okay, is there? Exactly, I'm not sure you have been here. I was talking about the whole idea why I was shorting. I don't understand these questions. Like you want me to tell you, is it going to lower now, or what you want to know? What time frame you thinking to short Nasdaq? You want to short on the 4 hour, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 5 minutes? You tell me. I don't understand when you say something like this, bro. Try to think about that. You have your entry model, right? That based on 1 hour, 5 minutes, if I remember correctly, right? Do you have 1 hour C2? Yes, you have. Do you have a PDA on the 1 hour time frame? Yes, you have. Did the price or have the price made any 5-minute changing state of delivery? No. Or yes, you tell me. I can't explain enough, this is not a signal channel and I don't want to signal entry. If I enter the trade, I have the screen on the left side on the bottom here, so you can see if I enter, but I much more would like to give you a chance to learn how you can trade and be strong enough to make your decision. So if you want to short on the 15 minutes time frame, what you need a H4 point of interest. Did the price manipulate it back? I was shorting based on the 15 minutes and I was shorting inside the 15 minutes, which was based on the 4 hour time frame. This is more advanced. So if you don't see clean 1 hour, 5 minutes time frame and you're not profitable to taking 1 hour, 5 minutes entries, don't try to go even on a 1 minute time frame, guys. That's gonna kill your edge and you're gonna have a lot of losses because you don't even understand the basic. So when you ask these kind of questions like, isn't this is a continuation lower, that's for me is actually telling me that you're not really strong, you have no enough strong enough knowledge to decide that you want to be or not to the short. Let me show you. The 1 hour time frame is bearish. We swept the pre-daily high, we closed back, and now the price respected this 1 hour order block and this fair value gap. Price opened, went higher, went lower, and now it's trying to close back to the range. So right now this is an indecisive area. But why? Because if you watch my videos, my lives, you know that when the price reached a significant low or high, we anticipate what? Consolidation, retrace, or V-shaped reaction. So price reached the Asian low. So inside this Asian low, does it look like here? Consolidation, retrace, or V-shaped reaction? You tell me in the chat. Give me a second, I'm gonna have my glass of water. All right, I'm back. Okay, let me see the chat. Exactly. So where is your swing high? Here. Where is your swing low? Is here. Price retrace to this 5-minute fair value gap and trying to reject. You don't have any changing state of delivery. Where is your point of interest inside this 10 o'clock candle? Because you have to have a point of interest, right? But so you want to short this candle, the 9 to 10 is here. That made a C2, right? This candle swept already this high. So the 10 to 11 candle already disrespected what? Disrespected the C2. So there is no C3 continuation on the 1 hour time frame. So no entry. Price opened, went higher, went lower, and now it's ranging. So ideally you want to see what happened. You reach the Asian low, but your 1 hour time frame is bearish. Your daily anticipation is bearish now. So you want to look for longs or shorts. Honestly, I wouldn't touch it now. But I don't want to tell you what to do, because you have to learn the ability to make your own decision. Okay, I'm gonna long or short. And you have to have your rules. I think you have no written down your rules. You have to write it down. Number 1, like this. If blah blah blah, I will do this, da da da. If I have this, okay. Do I have this? Okay. Do I have this? Okay. Do I have this? Okay. Then I will do A. I will do da 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 da. After I will do da 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 da. And you have to follow this. You have to make sure you always do the same. Like, okay, 1 hour time frame. Do we have a C2? Do we have an M5 inside the C2 or no? Do we have a M5 ICSD? Do we have a manipulation into the C3 point of interest? No. Why? And you understand why the price didn't go or shouldn't go back to the manipulation. Is there any M5 PDA inside the 1 hour point of interest? And then all the criteria you have, then you make your decision. Okay, this one looks like a B graded or A graded setup, and then I'm gonna look for short or long, depends on the direction you had your plan. So you have to have your plan when you start to sit down from the computer. You have to see, okay, this is a daily. That's why I'm uploading, guys, the pre-market analysis. How many of you is reading the pre-market analysis in the Discord, guys? Like, I upload every day, and I always do from the scratch. Like, okay, the daily time frame made XYZ, then I anticipate XYZ, and I go on the 1 hour time frame and I see, okay, what the price did during the Asian session, London session. Where are those most obvious liquidity levels? Did the price reach any of these levels? No. Did the price left failure swings? Yes. Do I have medium time frame and higher time frame alignment? Is it yes? Then it's a A graded setup. If not, that's a B graded setup. So I half risk, and I use half risk to actually long or short. If I don't see my plan, so from the beginning, I think Nico been here from the beginning of the stream, I was telling you guys, I wanna see the price come back to this fair value gap. There is a M15 fair value gap, and I was telling you guys, I wanna see a sweep here. If I see a sweep here, then I'm gonna enter a short, and I did. That was my plan, and I was telling you guys, if the price doesn't do this, I don't enter. I'm not trying to catch any move that doesn't part of my plan, or do because, you know, I didn't catch a long, now I'm trying to find a short and then I'm burning my money because I have a seek and destroy day and you lose money on both sides. No. Is it understandable, guys? Exactly, exactly. Oh, Dominic, you're still here. Okay, let me see. Okay, okay. Yeah. Your issue is psychological. You have some dysfunctions in your personality, I think, because you know the rules, you know the based on the conversation, hey Jules, we had, your issue is much more like to control yourself. You always want to be involved to trading. That's why you're breaking your rules. That's why you're not following your rules, because first of all, maybe you want to get out of your job and you feel like, okay, look, if I do X amount of, but this is exactly where you have to change. It's so easy to change because you do exactly the opposite, Dominic. So you constantly doing the same mistake, you won't have different results. You're exactly doing the same mistakes. So what you have to do when you see you doing the same mistake, you stop doing what you're doing and you're not doing what you have been doing. You know what I mean? You just stop doing it and you just close your chart and leave, and you break this habit like 15 times. 15 times you breaking this, you're gonna raise a new connection between the nerve systems, and you're gonna have actually a new habit to raise. Okay, that's like so simple. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah. I mean, this is my best week, like almost 13 hours in 4 days. Damn, that's juicy. That's really juicy. I'm really happy. But yeah, Dominic, you understand me? Dominic, szóval az a lényeg, hogy amikor ugyanazt a hibát elköveted, akkor egyszerűen csak nem csinálod meg, amit eddig csináltál. Tehát ennyire borzasztó egyszerű. Szóval, hogy amikor úgy érzed, hogy belépnél, írd le, hogy mi a belépési szabályod. Van C2, M5, van C3, Manipulation, M5. Hogyha ezek megvannak, pipáld ki egy papíron kézzel, manuálisan. Oké, 1-es kritéria megvolt, 2-es kritéria megvolt, 3-as kritéria megvolt, 4-es megvolt, 5-ös megvolt. Ezeket mind kipipálod. Akkor nem tudsz eltérni a szabályaitól, hiszen a szabályodat követed. Érted? Alright, I just changed the language to Hungarian to help Dominic a bit, but I'm back as well. Hey Jules, how are you? If you have Jules a time, please give a look in the last video I uploaded. You're gonna enjoy a lot. I mean, figyelj Dominik, nem értem, hogy mit érsz pontosan, hogy milyen eredményeket akarsz. Értem, hogy te szeretnél annyira eredményt, igen. Hát de nem vagy képtelen, mert van kezed, lábad, ugye? Van kezed, lábad, és gyakorlatilag te vagy, aki megnyomja a gombot. Ez a legnehezebb a tradingben, nem lehet senkit hibáztatni, tudod? Tehát te magad vagy az, aki megnyomja, és csak úgy tudod megváltoztatni, hogy nem nyomod meg a gombot. Ennyire borzasztó egyszerű. Hiába akarsz eredményeket, pont akkor kezdesz el látni eredményeket, ha nem nyomod meg a gombot. És hidd el, ez így van. De ezért kell leírni, ezért kell pipálni, és nem fog egyből menni, hanem úgy fog csak menni, hogy elkezded kipipálni a szabályaidat, és ha sikerült a szabályod által belépni, akkor egy idő után új rutinrendszer alakul ki az agyadba, az ahogy összekapcsolódnak, új szokásrendszert hozol létre gyakorlatilag, és egy idő után elkopik a régi szokás, amikor impulzívan érzelemből nyitottál pozíciót. Oké? Okay? Sorry guys, I'm back in English now. You see guys, again, so you see these guys here, right? When we have a consolidation, you don't want to be part of it. Let me see the chat. It's only difficult for you because you didn't make the first step. So Dominic, today write down your entry rules in the Discord. I want to see a proper rule setup. I want to see that your criteria, like I want to A, B, C, D, E, okay? I want to see these. You have to have your rules written down. You have to have your proper rules to be able to follow. And I think you don't have a proper rules written down, so you have a lot of knowledge, different parts of the entries in your mind. You're mixing all or messing all together, and based on that there's no structure approach, that you actually messing up these entries contradictory, and that's why your emotion can trigger and push towards that your logical approach. Okay, so I want to see today in the Discord group, write down your rules, all of them. Then when you enter, you write down these. Or another one, post in the group the last 5 trades you have taken in the last couple of weeks, in the last 5 trades. Okay, not the trades when you burn your account, the trades that you took because you thought that actually are entry model. Okay, write it down, and write down as well next to it the entry model, the entry rules you have, and then analyze at the same time in the next post, did I follow my entry rules? And you see where you actually deviated from this idea. Okay, but you have to write it down, please, otherwise we're just talking, you will forget and you're gonna burn your account again. Exactly, Nicole. I think that's why the Discord is so great, because we're helping each other, guys. Like, it's like there's nothing shame. Like, we are human beings, we make mistakes, right? I burned accounts as well, so it's a long walk to freedom anyway. So exactly, Nico. So Dominic, write it down, and then if you don't see number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, you don't enter the trade, and that's it, end of the story. That case, you won't burn your account, okay? Because you have written down your rules, and if you follow, then you can enter. If you don't, then you will burn again. All right, Dominic. By the way, so I want to talk about the crude oil, okay? Again, you see, okay, this is a good no, don't bullshit, Dominic. You write down your rules in the group, okay? Write down your rules. Don't make any shady things. Write down your rules, and otherwise there won't be improvement, okay? So by the way, the crude oil, I wanted to see what this C2 swept this order block high. We had the C2 confirmation, right? Right. That was the point of interest, and there was a 5-minute fair value gap here, which was part of the point of interest. I wanted to see a short, okay? But didn't happen. So did I press any button? No, because it's not, there is no entry, okay? And that's it. I don't enter because there is no entry here, and that's simple. Like no entry, there's no like the criteria I have for my entries. No, that okay, cool, I'm closing, I don't care, because in the long term, every day the market's gonna give you entry. AM, PM, London, Asian session. We have 4 sessions. If you can only work New York AM session, there will be actually at least 10 entries or 5 entries a week, a month, sorry. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good, Dominic. And don't forget, like, don't feel like shame if you make a mistake. This is a place where you can open in the Discord. And then we are there. Like Nicole is a full-time trader as well. I'm a full-time trader as well. Alan is a full-time trader as well. So we can help you to grow, and then you're gonna be a full-time trader as well if you put the work into it and follow your rules, and that's it. Okay, Nasdaq is okay. Another thing, Exactis, you see this? This is a pure consolidation. So on the 5 minutes time frame, you see range high, range low. This is for you, Exactis. So if you didn't enter, you make a good decision, because this is a consolidation. All right. I think, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the live stream. I have to make a PDF to my Discord group to explain my entries, to help them to grow, and I actually up almost 13 hours this week. I don't feel like I want to sit here and trying to, you know, I even cannot press any button because my trader weight put me on liquidation because I reached my daily profit target. So even if I see an entry, I cannot enter anymore. So I'm done for the day. Probably I'm done for the week, but I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Probably I'm gonna stream in my Discord only, and then maybe we're gonna just go and tape read, and we can, you know, learn the way how we can read the market. So by the way, if you have any question, leave a comment in the comment section, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my Discord, the link in the description. You can find it in the description. And yeah, have an amazing rest of your day, guys. Ciao.